everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to be making a Valentine's build-up bouquet card. And we're going to be using Mama Elephant called Build a Bouquet. And we're also going to use, I already did it off camera just because it is a little time consuming. This is from Pretty Pink Posh. This is their eyelet heart die. And then also, I think I'll use the Valentine banner greetings and the banner greetings 2 die to put on our card. So I already have my one of my pieces here, and so what we'll do is get this stamped out. And I'm not entirely sure. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what stamp I'm going to use to build this bouquet. So anytime that I'm not entirely sure, I typically just stamp all of them. It's a little bit more work, and I do color them. And I might have to get a bigger piece of paper. And by doing this, this is usually what leads into multiple cards. Okay. And that's why you'll see, like, a lot of times I'll do a card off camera because I've had leftover pieces and I don't like being wasteful with them, and I like to, you know, I like to have all the pieces. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp these out real quick. It's pretty repetitive. I'm going to make a lot of stamps, so this might be a 2-card type situation because I'm going to have a lot of parts to be cut out, or they're going to be stamping. I'm sorry, I'm focusing on trying to find my ink. I'm going to use the Memento Tuxedo Black because I'm going to be using my Copics to go ahead and color them. Okay. Give that a good old press. Let's see. Yeah, that didn't do so bad, but I'm going to go ahead and re-stamp that one more time. I'm not liking how this is turning out. I'm going to re-stamp this whole thing. I will do this off camera, and when I come back on camera, we'll go ahead and start coloring with our Copics. Went ahead and stamped everything. I just stamped this one more time, and again, I don't know if I'm going to use all of it, but at least I'll have it if I do. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn on some music and get to coloring. That I have that all done, let's go ahead and pick out our sentiment. Move that to the side, and I think I want, let's see here, I'm going to use this longer die, and you know what, I'll do I Love You So Much, because this can dual as a Valentine's Day card, or it can double as just a regular card because it's a bouquet of flowers. There's a heart there, but also I think it'll be just fine. Alright, so we're just going to stamp it on my little scrap piece of paper. I love you. And I need to make sure I have enough room for my dies, so I'm just going to kind of do one of those. That looks good. Okay, I just use my VersaFine Clear. When I do stamping like that, when I'm not using my stamping positioner tool, the Misty, I use VersaFine because this is a really pigmented ink, and usually you get a good first impression with this. You usually don't have to double stamp your sentiment. The only thing is you got to let this dry a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and let that dry for a minute before I run that through my die cutting machine. And also, actually, even before I do that, we're going to go ahead and work on this part. But I'm going to clean this up so this doesn't stain. So let's see here. I think what I want to do is, this is a pretty large heart. And I feel like if I trim this down, it's just not going to make sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this directly on to my card base. Just bring in my scoreboard here, or scoring buddy here, and help it align so that way it goes on there nice and smooth. Now I could have very easily used a chiffon card base, but I always, since I'm not adding a full panel with foam, I wanted some more stability to the top here, so that's why I chose to do that. Okay, so now y'all know, and then I'm just going to add some foam to this because we need some dimension. I'll use that dimension for the bouquet. Okay, and then we'll just take those off. And I want to put the sentiment here towards the bottom. So I'm going to put the heart towards the top. Just getting my tweezers here, my reverse grip tweezers. And I'm just going to help it. That's good. Perfect. Okay, so we will stick just one little piece of foam there. And then the rest we're going to just glue underneath. I may end up having to trim some of it out, but that will be okay. Okay, so let's get that taken off. Alright, I got these new fake nails my sister suggested that she found on Amazon, and one already popped off. I was sitting right in front of me. I forgot to glue it on before I started this video up again. So, yeah, so I apologize. It happens. But anyways, I like this other, if you guys remember Lainey from Crafted by Lucas. She no longer does her channel anymore, but she introduced me to, I'll cut some of that off, just cut the tail off here, Impress nails on Amazon, and they work really well. They last a long time. The only thing is, when your nails start to grow, for those who have long hair, it gets underneath it. It's kind of like when you brush your hair, the hair gets stuck underneath your nail accidentally. It's a nightmare. So that's the only thing I don't like about that, because the glue, it's a stick-on too, and the glue doesn't go all the way, or the stickiness doesn't go all the way down the full length of the nail, so it just becomes kind of a hindrance, really. So, you know, there's that. It kind of gets annoying after a while. Trimming some of that off here. Okay. I'm so excited about tomorrow. I am going to go see the movie. I haven't been in the movies in a long time. It's funny, I used to go to the movies like all the time. Me and one of my friends, him and I would always get together after I got out of work. I was a nanny at the time, and we would always meet up for dinner and then go see a movie. He was a big movie person as well, and we would go see whatever movie's out. It was so fun, and I don't know, I used to love going out to the movies, but I don't go out as much anymore. But anyways, we are going to see Greenland 2. Oh, cannot wait. I loved the first one. I've seen it so many times. A lot of times when I'm crafting, I'll put something that I've watched several times because I don't need to really look up and pay attention, if that makes sense. So that was a movie that I always cared to watch while I was crafting because I've seen it a lot, and it's nice that I can just look up occasionally and I know what's going on and what have you. So we're seeing that tomorrow in theaters. Pretty stoked about that. It looks really good. By the time this video comes out, I'm sure some of you guys would have already seen it, so you'll have to let me know if you liked it and I want those stars. I feel like those are kind of like out of place. Okay. Oh no. There we go. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited to see that movie. Who's a big movie person? Right now, I am currently watching, while I craft, obviously not what I'm recording, I am currently watching The Last of Us, probably for the 10th time as well. I've only seen the second season once or twice now. That was a good show. I cannot wait for season 3 to come out. Okay, spoiler alert, so if you haven't watched season 1 of Last of Us, you might want to skip over this part, but I was really sad that Joel died, or that they killed him off. I understand that they were trying to be consistent with the game, so I get that, but I was hoping that they were going to change that, and I'm sure a lot of people who play the game would be highly disappointed because that's not how the game goes, whatever. I don't know. I'm not one of those people that, if the book doesn't follow the movie, or if the movie doesn't follow the book, I'm not one of those people who get all up in arms about it. Like, I don't really care. Like, it is what it is. So, okay, I think that's good, actually. I don't want to overwhelm it. So I do have these 3, and I definitely can make another card with that, maybe off camera. I don't know. These are kind of some random florals, but there's that. And I like how some of them are not sticking quite down, and I kind of did that on purpose because it will just make it look like it's more 3D, excuse me. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and line this up. I forget who I was watching. If anybody likes Pretty Pink Posh products, I was watching, someone that was doing, who was it? They were doing an unboxing on their channel, or talking about their release. Maybe it was Mindy Egan. She's the one who does Pretty Pink. I think she's the one who does the Pretty Pink Posh. Yeah, she did. She was the one that I was watching, and she was telling me that it wasn't the Valentine's or the January release. I think it was the release prior to that, and they did the bunch of banners and banner dies, and she said it says, because on the back of them, I don't have the back of it, but it says like, here, banner greetings 1, and so she was like, oh, there's probably going to be multiple banner greetings, so I went ahead and jumped on that and thought, well, if there's going to be more, I want to get the banner dies because I like the banners. I really like the look of banners. Okay, so let's Get that out very carefully. Oh, that turned out super pretty. I like that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pop that up with some foam because I just think it needs, I think it just needs that. Added some foam to the back of that just to give it a little pop of dimension. And I do, had that, if that bow wasn't there, I would have had it gone across, but because there's that cutie little bow, I just thought that it should go down there. Okay, I'm not going to add any embellishments because I think this is good as is. So here is my card. Let me know what you guys think. I really do love the scalloped heart, or the eyelet scallop heart die. I think that's super cute and versatile because you can use this outside of Valentine's Day as well. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this card video. Be sure to hit that subscribe, like, and that hype button. That really does help out my video and my channel. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next card or craft video. Bye.